And welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 3! Last time we helped out this little flower and this little chicken, and this time we're heading into a new stage with Koo. By the way, we need Koo, so don't do that. Don't run into everything indiscriminately like I am doing, because I am bad at video games, clearly. I'm not bad at games, I'm just impatient, I think, more than anything. I tend to rush, and that usually is my undoing. Just saying. It's always my undoing, what am I saying? But hey, we get another opportunity to get Koo in the future, so we don't have to worry too much. Notice that painting-y, waddle-dee thing came to life. That's actually very, very significant, believe it or not. And yes, I'm not just making things up, it is actually significant. I think. Is this the right world? Yeah, it's the right world, because this is actually the last regular world in the game. Oh, bye, Koo. I'm pretty sure I lost a life in the last video, too, because I'm down one. By the way, this is actually being recorded, like, a while after the last one. Quite a bit of time has elapsed, because, again, trying to finish Vesperia, primarily. But I also don't have enough time to really dedicate to finishing the game tonight. So I just decided, hey, let's play Kirby. Nice little chill jaunt. Relaxed. So... yeah, Vesperia is almost finished being recorded, even though this is actually going up after Vesperia. Yeah, I don't have much else to note other than that. In terms of behind the scenes, this is gonna probably go up in 2018, it occurred to me. This will probably be my first playthrough of 2018. Though maybe not the first new playthrough, because I don't think it's gonna go all the way, Vesperia is gonna go all the way to December. So we got a game. You can also cheat and do this, if you want to be a jerk. So 5... That was the one I wasn't paying attention to. Dang it. I was almost leaning towards 4. And then he kicks us out. So yeah, that was successful. Yeah, I was looking at the yellows and the blues, but I wasn't looking at the reds, aka the one that actually ended up being picked. So that was unfortunate. So basically the goal of that is to guess the right amount of colored Gordos, essentially. And thus he'll specify, as we saw, one at random. I think it's random at least. He just happened to be picking the one that I wasn't paying attention to, so good on him. It also is kind of stupid if you think about it from the standpoint of the game logic that we're collecting these heart stars to, you know, save Dreamland, and, you know, it's kind of being petty, just being like, oh, you failed my game, so sorry, you can't get back this item that'll save the world. But then again, like, every Nintendo game is like that, so, I mean, I can't hold it against this game in particular. Because again, literally every Nintendo game feels like it does that. A little bit short. The story of Kirby's life. Being too short. So we got this little thing that looks like a tangerine. And we got Gourmet Race, so that's ominous. I like this song. I'm trying to listen to a key change, because there was a key change. Oh. Okay, so we don't get to hear it, cool. I'm not sure... There's definitely a key change up, but I'm trying to figure out if it's still minor. Or if it's minor or majors. I didn't mean to say still, actually, because I think regular Gourmet Race is actually major key. So I think this might be minor key. Which brings up the question of why, but it actually sounds really cool having it, like, in a different key. Key changes are fascinating to me from a, compositional standpoint that, you know, something as simple as a key change can completely change the vibe of the song. And sometimes, yeah, it's hard to even recognize songs when you actually change the key around too significantly. I mean, this is still perfectly recognizable, but it just distinctly stands out compared to every other version of Gourmet Race because it's just a different key. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say, at least. I'm not really into music theory, though, so maybe I'm not the best person to be discussing this or trying to act like I know anything about music. Through here. This isn't the room I thought it would be. Okay. So yes, we need Ku. Because wind. So definitely hang on to Ku. I think it's probably this room, based on all the little enemies before. Sure. Better than nothing. Got a boss battle. I don't remember what the gimmick of this guy is, though. I'm gonna drop Ku for this. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Oh, okay, you just hit him. No finesse. Cool. I could not maneuver because I was trying to dash, but I forgot you can't actually dash, so this whole video is kind of a train wreck, actually. Pick up the sandal and shoot it at him. But yeah, we lost Ku, so we can't actually do the secret mission, unfortunately. Seems to be a pattern with this video. This is, again, being recorded after a little bit, so maybe it's rust. Or maybe just me trying to rush. That's the other option. Anytime now. Plus, also, I feel like my mistake was just, oh, there's wind, so I should probably not use Ku for this, but actually, or I probably should use Ku for this, but in actuality, I probably should not have used Ku because he actually makes this fight a lot more difficult. Okay, that was good. It's kind of hard to maneuver a little bit, just a teensy bit. He is really not going to use this attack, is he? Wow. Come on, use the attack, please. I'm gonna be here all day at this rate. Finally. Now make it count, because we've been here for a little bit. Now he does it twice in a row. Good job. Good shot, too. I don't like this boss. Mostly just because the RNG is, like, really not cooperating, and I feel like, you know, the little Gordo guy, the Gordo boss, he only has, like, one attack, and that's to launch his little shell thing, which will give you something to throw at him. This guy has 2 attacks, and he's really insistent on using that attack, and not the attack I actually need him to use. So that's fun. Dodge. Dodge. And I'm not in position. Just gonna tank a hit. Just speed this up. And he still needs one more hit. Goodie. Finally. Moving on. So what you need to do with Ku is actually... well, just pick him up, because you just need to fly against the wind and pick him up. That's all you need to do there. Piece of cake. No problem. I'm not even gonna show that, because that's really straightforward. And I died again. Also, by the way, because this game actually has this, like, autosave, and I can't use restore points because it's off of the Wii and not the Wii U, Virtual Console, effectively, I can't, like, just use restore points and restart the video over again, because levels will clearly have been completed, or finished, actually. Completed would imply a level of finesse that I'm not currently demonstrating. Feels like with this world, all of the, well, ending gates are really close by to the secret missions, which is fine. And here I am using secret mission, instead of just saying heart stars. This level sucks. I'm just gonna lay it out right now. This level sucks. Not that it's not fun, it's just difficult, I guess, because you have to do weird platforming. Peaceful music, though, belying this level's ability to completely wreck you if you're not careful. But yes, do not let the music fool you. This is actually a very difficult level, and with the way I've been playing today, tonight, whatever you prefer, this cannot end well. Case in point, jumping straight into an enemy. Oh, no, that's the cat, not Rick. Yeah, they gave you Rick. Cool. Problem, platforming with Rick, you can't fly. So you need to really... Oh, that was almost bad. Hit the button by accident. You basically have to use his bouncing off of enemies and also his wall kick. So make like X, not Mega Man X, X. Because technicalities, and just wall jump all over the place and bounce off stuff. It's a fun level, it's just really stressful because if you screw it up, it's really bad for you, and you can also just jump off the other side of that thing, which is fun. Okay, so far so good. But here is where it gets a little bit problematic, because you have to wall jump between Gordos, and I'm not a fan of that, for sure. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Jump over here, and into the door. And fog, because of course there is. Jump over here. Jump off of this guy, or miss, but still save yourself, that works too. I'm okay with either. Now this is a blind jump, and I'm not really a fan of that in games. I'm really not a fan of blind jumps, because it's kind of a cheap mechanic, really. Made it, barely. Whew, okay, jump off this guy. This guy's easier, because he's actually going vertically, not horizontally. I was trying to dash. Please cooperate. Oh shoot. You actually can't do that. The wall jump. If you get hit by something, you kind of have a brief period where you can't use it. That's really bad. Trying to dash. Okay. So far so good. One more thing. Trying to dash. Okay, that works. That works for me. And of course, that's the one that's usually really impossible that I actually get first try, because LP curse? You know what, let's just leave Rick to hang out with his girlfriend. Her name is Pick, by the way. I've been kind of slacking on the names. So, guess I should make note of this. This guy's named Mikarin, and the little white thing at the end was called Kagamimochi, which I'm pretty sure the latter is like a rice cake, and the former apparently is a tangerine. I'm trying to think if this is actually is supposed to be just literally their names. Okay, so Mikarin's name is a portmanteau, apparently. It's a reference to an orange, even though it actually looks more like a tangerine. And this guy's name, does he have a name? It doesn't say what his name is. Okay, cool. But I'm gonna go back and do these two heart stars, and then next time we will be taking on this and the boss, hopefully. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby's Dream Land 3.